Picture this: a man wrestling through the darkest night with a mysterious figure, refusing to let go until he receives a blessing. This defining moment would transform Jacob from a deceiver into Israel, the father of God's chosen nation. Born grasping his twin brother's heel, Jacob lived up to his name, which means supplanter. As the younger twin to Esau, he wasn't content with second place. Through cunning and opportunity, he convinced his hungry brother to trade his birthright for a bowl of stew. But Jacob's greatest deception was yet to come. With his mother Rebekah's help, Jacob disguised himself as his hairy brother Esau, deceiving their blind father Isaac into giving him the coveted firstborn blessing. Genesis 27 tells us how Jacob wore goat skins on his arms and neck, mimicking Esau's hairy skin. The plan worked, but at a terrible cost. Fleeing his brother's murderous rage, Jacob journeyed to his uncle Laban's home in Haran. There, he fell in love with Rachel, working 7 years to marry her. But on his wedding night, Laban deceived Jacob, giving him Rachel's older sister Leah instead. The deceiver had been deceived. Jacob worked another 7 years to marry Rachel, learning harsh lessons about manipulation and its consequences. 7 more years of persistency to obtain his heart-desired woman. And he didn't give up, which a lesson to us all today. He loved his 2 women and also had 2 concubines. God blessed Jacob with 12 sons and great wealth, but his past wasn't finished with him. After 20 years, God commanded him to return home and face Esau. The night before their reunion, Jacob encountered God in the form of a mysterious wrestler. Until dawn they struggled, and Jacob refused to let go without a blessing. God touched Jacob's hip, leaving him with a permanent limp, but also gave him a new name, Israel, meaning he struggles with God. This physical and spiritual transformation marked Jacob's change from a man who relied on deception to one who relied on God. Jacob journeyed from a deceitful individual to a leader of Israel, which highlights God's ability to work through flawed people through his transformative power of faith. The next day, Jacob humbled himself before Esau, bowing 7 times. Instead of revenge, Esau ran to embrace his brother. The years of anger dissolved in tears of reconciliation. Jacob's story teaches us that God can transform even our greatest weaknesses into strength, and that it's never too late for redemption. Through Jacob's line would come the 12 tribes of Israel, and eventually the Messiah himself. His journey from deceiver to patriarch shows that God doesn't choose perfect people. He perfects the people he chooses. Like Jacob, We all wrestle with God, ourselves, and our past. But through surrender and transformation, we too can become princes with God. Thanks for watching. Please do like, subscribe, and share our videos.